Let's jump to this next one. This is from Candace Owens, who tweeted, "Earlier today, I learned that Kanye West was officially kicked out of JP Morgan Chase Bank. I was told there was no official reason given, but they sent this letter as well to confirm that he has until late November to find another place for the Yeezy Empire 2 Bank. This is nuts." Here's a letter. It says, "Dear Yee," is that his real name now?
Yeah, he had it officially changed.
Now.
Wow. Yeah. All right. There you go. Mm-hmm. "We are sending this letter to confirm our recent discussion with blank. JP Morgan Bank has decided to end its banking relationship with Yeezy LLC, et cetera, et cetera. The first thing I'm going to say before we get into the political ramifications of this is make sure you are using Parallel Economy. I know it's a relatively new financial service co-founded by Dan Bongino. Shout out to Dan, who's doing tremendous work to help fight back against censorship. If you become a member at timcast.com, we default Parallel Economy. Support businesses that are fighting back, that believe in these values. Parallel Economy is one of them. Kanye West, I will say it right now. Candace Owens, Kanye West, talk to Parallel Economy. They're not a bank. They do financial transaction services, but talk to them, because if Kanye said, "Okay, I won't use Chase. I'll use this bank and I'll use this financial service," it could be a major movement towards pushing back against censorship. And Kanye is big enough to make a huge impact in that regard. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You will own nothing and you will be happy.
You want to take this one, or should I? You don't own your money anyway. People think that's their money. That's what Federal Reserve notes on loan. They can take them back if they want. They can shut you down.
Doesn't it even say on like money or something about that?
It says Federal Reserve note. It's a promissory note that they give it to the American government. The American government promises to pay them back $1 plus interest for every dollar they borrow. It's such an insane system.
Ethereum, right, Luke?
No. No. The other guy was shilling for it. But that's another topic to discuss here. Again, decentralized currencies are another thing. But the Federal Reserve is building their own centralized digital currency, which is going to lead to behavior like this tenfold. And this is not the first time that a major banking institution punished someone because of their opinions. I think that's what's happening here. We don't know exactly what's happening here. Maybe there's some accusations by Chase Manhattan that they didn't want to, of course, make public, but it's most likely what's been happening previously before, and that's, we don't like your opinion. We're going to make sure you can't exist in society. We're going to make sure that you, as an individual, can't have any free flow of transactions, which is absolutely crazy.
Can I just give a shout out real quick to Candace Owens' profile picture on Twitter? It's the communist fist appropriated by BLM holding wads of cash.
And it's melting.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
You don't like Ethereum?
I question everything, and I'm skeptical of everything. So again, when it comes to a lot of these digital currencies, I think skepticism is your best friend.
Ethereum is clearly better than Bitcoin, Luke.
I told people
Mark Zuckerberg is your friend.
Yeah, I told people from the very beginning, invest what you're willing to lose, because it's a Wild West market. I do believe there are tremendous opportunities for decentralization, especially when it comes to privacy coins. Things like Monero. There's a reason the IRS is sending out messages and letters saying, please help us crack Monero. There's a reason Amazon and Jeff Bezos are building technology that will break, of course, encryption. So I do believe in privacy coins, but I don't believe in what the World Economic Forum and a lot of the other big bankers are pushing, and that's centralized digital currencies. The CEO of BlackRock was just talking about how the situation in Ukraine is going to lead to a bigger push for centralized digital currencies. That's essentially what they're pushing for, a social credit score where they will track, trace, and database and punish you on the fly for wrongthink, just like they probably did to Kanye West with Chase Manhattan Bank.
I'm pretty flabbergasted. I didn't know that banks and PayPal, of course, at the moment, I didn't know they could actually do this based on your views. They can just say, okay, well, we're going to take your money, or you can't use us for your money. I had no idea that was allowed.
They can't do that in the UK?
Well, I think they can, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know until
I'd
recently.
imagine it's probably worse in the UK.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah. The PayPal stuff started happening to quite a few people I know in the UK. I started seeing it happening on Twitter. Loads of people saying, well, my PayPal's closed. No one's told me why. Don't know what's going on. I mean, I've been stressed out about the whole free speech thing for quite some time now, just the way people are clamping down on it, using culture and the press to stop people just having views. Look, the Kanye West thing, I'm Jewish. I've grown up Jewish. My family's Jewish. Friends are Jewish. I was, properly actually Jewish. It's very offensive what he said. I take it with a pinch of salt because he's Kanye West. He says mad things all the time and whatever. Exactly. You hear it every day anyway, so okay, whatever. But I wouldn't want to have a bank that doesn't allow people who disagree with me or say horrible things to me to be able to keep their money there. And it's the same with speech. I want people who've got opposite opinions to mine to be able to say whatever they want, and people can decide if they want to listen to them,